Understanding, initially, unlocking its usage in English. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English learning journey. Today, we're going to dive into a word that often pops up in various contexts, initially. By the end of this video, you'll not only grasp its meaning but also be able to use it confidently in your conversations and writing. So, let's get started. Initially is an adverb that describes something happening at the beginning or start. It's often used to indicate the first phase or stage of a process or event. Think of it as the starting point in a timeline of events. For example, initially, I didn't like coffee, but now I can't start my day without it. This sentence implies that at the beginning, the speaker had a different opinion or feeling about coffee than they do now. When we use initially, we often hint at a change or development that occurs after the beginning. It's not just about the start. It's also about suggesting a contrast or transformation over time. Consider this example. Initially, the app was only available on Android, but later it was released for iOS as well. Here, initially sets up the expectation that what followed was different from the first state of affairs. To master the use of initially, let's look at its application in different sentences. Academic context. Initially, the theory was not accepted by the scientific community, but subsequent evidence supported it. Personal experience. Initially, I was hesitant to try sushi, but it turned out to be delicious. Business setting. Initially, the company focused on local markets, but eventually, they expanded internationally. By placing initially at the beginning of the sentence, you give your listeners or readers a heads up that you're about to describe the early stages of the situation. Even though initially is straightforward in its use, here are a few common mistakes to avoid. Don't confuse initially with eventually. Eventually refers to an outcome or end, while initially refers to the beginning. Avoid using initially when there's no change or development following the statement. It's meant to contrast an earlier state with a later one. I hope this video has clarified the meaning and usage of the word initially for you. It's a handy adverb that helps you set the scene for a change or progression in your narrative. Practice using it in your conversations and writing, and you'll see how it enhances your ability to communicate complexities and changes over time. Thanks for watching, and keep practicing.